It's the NFL on EA Sports, where division rivals will clash in the AFC South. It's the Titans and the Colts, and it comes your way next.
It's the National Football League, presented by EA Sports. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. And the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, ready to go, and we are underway from Lucas Oil Stadium. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Titans set to take over behind their quarterback, Ryan Tannehill.
And one of the things that has really impressed me about Ryan Tannehill has been his perseverance. Early in his career, didn't have the success that he desired. Had some injuries that slowed his development, but he kept working at his craft, and now he's a guy that I think you can put a game on his shoulders.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A big play that time on the catch and run. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the 50, it's Tannehill. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Four yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now it's Tannehill. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Tannehill. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Tannehill going up top. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing again is Tannehill. This is caught. It's Woods. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11th. Tannehill. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. So now the Colts will get their first opportunity with the football. As we get a peek at Matt Ryan, a man who's been in the league since back in 2008.
And I think if there's one quarterback in the league who sometimes gets taken for granted, to me it's Matt Ryan, because I think throughout his career, he's been consistently excellent. Frequent member of the 4,000-yard club, savvy veteran, knows how to throw the deep ball and create big plays. And yes, he will beat you from the pocket.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing on 2nd and 8, Ryan. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the save. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Now it's Ryan. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And it'll be Titan football.
Time again to see what Ryan Tannehill and the Titans can do.
And he had to be pleased at the start of the last drive. The offense was moving, but certainly not pleased at the end result, an interception.
And every team we ever talk to, at some point in the conversation, the coach, player, someone talks about, we've got to finish. We've got to finish off drives, finish off the game. There's an example there of not finishing, doing everything right, but not getting the result that you need. Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. On third down, Henry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build on. That's what they're looking for here. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A toss right to Henry. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Tannehill now to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. Incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Tannehill on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. From the 2, here's 1st and goal. Henry. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. punch it in with Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Tannehill. Touchdown! Austin Hooper. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Indy set to go on offense once more.
And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan.
Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. Working with a 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 38-yard line. Now Ryan on 1st down. This to Hines on the drop-off. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd down. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans taking the lead into intermission. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3.
Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too. Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Ryan to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Pierce. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action, Ryan. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I believe the Colts were able to fall on this when they were. And so possession will remain with Indy.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. On the handoff, Taylor.
It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a 3rd and still about 12 to go. On 3rd down, Ryan. He finds his man, complete. It's Pierce. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw is Ryan.
He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Zach Cunningham able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 3rd and long, it's Ryan.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. Right hash, 37-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Nowhere to go that time. Might have got a yard up to the 25. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Tannehill. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They set up the screen for Henry. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Tannehill on 1st down.
A check down here for Henry.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
2nd and 11 now.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Back now in Indianapolis. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Tannehill. And finding the tight end Hooper. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now it's Tannehill. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
That was a difficult catch, and I admire the fact that he actually caught the football, worked so hard to get his feet down inbounds, tried to do the toe tap. Like, my dad's an accomplished tap dancer. I'm not sure he would have gotten his feet in on that one.
Is he really?
Yeah, that he is.
How about that? What about young Davis?
No, it did not. It did not cross.
It didn't carry over.
No, it stopped right there.
Tannehill's throw hauled in by Westbrook-Akine here.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They'll run on 1st down. Henry. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Tannehill going to hand to Henry on the option.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the 1st down carry and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Mike Vrabel saw him on the sideline. He didn't even hesitate. They will go for it on 4th. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Tannehill. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Here's Ryan. Pass complete to Allie Cox. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. Now Ryan. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. Ryan to throw. Pass complete to Hines. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Throwing now is Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Here we go. It's Ryan on fourth down. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the officials saw as this play will stand as is. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henry. And he gets it down to the 32. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Tannehill to a knee, and that ought to be the final act of this ball game.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.